Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is, what day is today? Thursday. Thursday, August 15th. And I am continuing on with my product bundle of the week, which is Inspiring Snapdragons. I missed Monday because of construction here in my house, in my furnace room, so I am behind. So today I'm going to do 2 cards to catch up, because those of you who place orders with me, you know that I send you 5 card kits, so I don't want to miss out on one of those cards. And tomorrow is Fun Fold Friday, and then I'm going on vacation on Saturday, so I've got lots on my plate. So I thank you for being here with me today, spending some time with me. I have 2 gorgeous cards I want to share with you today so that we can get back on track with having 4 cards done, and then I'll do my 5th Fun Fold card tomorrow as per usual. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Pam. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Hello, Mary Ellen. Hi, Mary. Hi, Jenny. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, hello. Hi, Kathy Clark. Good morning to you. Hi, Annika. It's dinner time. I won't say good morning. I'll say good evening or good afternoon to you. Alrighty. How have you all been doing? It's been a little bit busy over here, but in a good way. It's all good. I'm super excited. Butterflies in my tummy about my trip. Our entire family is going. I have 2 adult children, and they're still going to go with us. We got them tickets. They love to go back and see their grandparents and all their extended family. So we're all going together. Super excited. Annika, I will be gone for 2 weeks. I'll be back the 31st of August. It's a Saturday. We're flying back. So then I'll have Sunday, and well, Monday's a holiday. It'll be Labor Day weekend here in I guess North America, right? In Canada for sure. So I will go live on the Monday. I will be back and hopefully refreshed unless something happens. I'll keep you posted. I will be posting while I'm on vacation. I'll take you along with me like I did last year if you want to see some stuff of what we're doing. I do love going back. We call it home because it is such a near and dear true place in my heart. So I love to go back and see my dad and my in-laws and all the extended family. I have family. I was born in Halifax, raised in Newfoundland. So I have family all over the place. And there is honestly never enough time to see everyone, but we certainly try our best. We try our best to fit it all in. We're going that length in distance and time. We try to see as many people as we can. And I'm praying for some good weather, but I do know, my dad was telling me there's a hurricane coming up, coming up through the water on the east coast of North America, I guess. And we may not get across on the ferry from North Sydney to Port aux Basques on Monday, which we plan to do next Monday because of that hurricane. Now, my sister-in-law messaged me this morning. She said it's supposed to be 165-kilometer-hour winds in the Gulf. When we're supposed to cross, they take that 6-hour crossing. So I highly doubt that we'll be going across on Monday, but that's okay because I can totally handle any kind of delays and such because we're going to be with family the whole entire time, right? So it really doesn't matter. So my dad's birthday is on August 22nd. So as long as I'm in Newfoundland so I can be with him by August 22nd, I'll be happy. But I love to travel like this, to not have any kind of set schedule, nowhere to be at a certain time, and the whole time it will be with loved ones, right? So I think it'll be okay. I'm trying to be positive anyway. And hopefully that storm won't disrupt anything too bad. All right, let's get started. I got 2 cards to get through with you, and then at 10:30, I'm going live over on my YouTube channel with our August Technique Club. So Technique Club members, if you're watching, you definitely want to come over there and see this technique for a month of August. And if you are not in the Technique Club, you can still come on over. It's free to watch. And if you want to join the Technique Club, Christine and I have some amazing cards and projects coming up in the future. New technique every month. Taught by me on YouTube. Everybody can watch, but it's free. you'll get your free card kits, you get your free technique description, and you're also a part of this awesome, awesome club. Okay, so if you have questions about that, message me, you can private message me. You can, if you're in the United States, you can get these kits from Christine. And you can get them from me if you live here in Canada. I think I might have one left for August if someone wants to join in August. If not, I can add you onto my class list starting in September, and you can have a fun monthly experience with the Technique Club. Okay, I think that's all for now. Let's do it. We're going to do 2 cards today. Hi, Marie. Marie says, I agree. I'm not quite sure what I missed the conversation, but I'll go back. I miss a lot of things. They just float by so fast. Hi, Alexina. Good morning. What to be on vacation if everything is planned? Yeah, exactly. I don't like to have every minute planned. That sounds like work to me. I really like to just chill. Like when we went to Mexico, we had the best time, you guys. We had like 1 or 2 things planned, but the rest of it was like, let's just see where it takes us. That's my way. Man, my husband's, we just like to play it by ear, and if that feels good, we'll do it. If it's, and especially when you're traveling and weather is a factor, I'm not going to be on the road in treacherous weather if I don't have to be, right? So weather is a big factor when you're traveling. So yeah, so anyway, I'm excited. All right, let's flip the camera and get started on cards 3 and 4 using my inspired Snapdragons. I was going to say dragons, but they're not dragons. They're Snapdragons. Here we go. Flipping the camera and pointing you down at my work surface here. There's my code for this week. Now, this code is going to end tomorrow night, Friday night, August 16th. Yes, tomorrow's August 16th. No, today's August 16th. I'm sorry. I got this wrong, don't I? What is today? What is today? Is today the 16th? That's supposed to be, oh my God, this is embarrassing. I don't know the date. Yeah, you know why? Yeah, it is, today is August 15th. Okay, it's right. Oh, good Lord. Okay, you know why I got it mixed up? Because we're flying red eye. So we go to the airport on the 17th, but we're arriving, right, on the 18th. All right, so today's Thursday, August 15th. Yes, it is. Those red-eye flights mess me up all the time. The time difference and stuff like that messes me up. Okay, let's talk about this card. Okay, so we're playing with my bundle of the week, which is Inspiring Snapdragons. Let's bring that into the screen. Here it is right here. Snapdragons are so beautiful. I love them. They are definitely the beautiful flower of the garden. They stand so tall and so bright. They can be in all the different colors, and it's just absolutely stunning. So you get the stamp set, and you also get the amazing dies right here. A set of 11 dies in this amazing set. So you can cut out your stamped images, and then you've got these gorgeous detailed dies to go over top. We've got sprigs here, and we've got those beautiful dragonflies. Alrighty, so that's the bundle of the week. We're going to pull in some different stuff today. Any other dies that I use, of course, I will send those die cuts to you, but you do need to have the complete bundle to be able to complete your cards at home. And you do need to have your own ink pads because I cannot send you Stampin' Up! Images as per Stampin' Up! Rules. Thank you so much. Hi, Tim and Jean. Hi, Janice. Thank you. Yeah, today is the 15th of August. Yes, it is. Thank you so much, you guys. What would I do without you? What would I do without you guys? Thanks so much. Everybody's commenting. It's the 15th, Rose. And my phone, my watch wasn't charged this morning when I got up. And I forgot to put it on the charger last night. So I went for my walk without my watch, and I was feeling really like, I don't know, so there's certain things in your day that mess you up when you're not organized. Okay, so the first card we're going to make it on a gray granite base, and it's going to be a side opening card like this. So I have gray granite, 8.5 by 5.5, scored in the middle at 4 1/4. Easy peasy. Now I want to share with you my amazing team, the Excited Canadians. We had our team meeting last Sunday, and this is the sketch that we worked with, okay? So the ladies got to make a card, come to the meeting, and share their cards, and I love, love, love seeing their cards. None of them were exactly alike. None of them were the same. None of them at all. So I didn't get a chance to play at the meeting, so I'm going to play today, and I'm going to use this sketch. Now, this is a far back one. It's GDP 130, and we're up to 458 this week. So that's a long time ago, but still current. Still, like, the sketches don't expire, right? So we're going to play with this one today. All right, so I've got gray granite, as I mentioned. I'm going to bring in some patterns from the Lily Pond Lane. I've got the peach pie stripes here, and I've also got peach pie. There's a pattern that has koi fish, but we're going to use the background, which is a really speckled peach pie pattern. All right, so we're going to use these two patterns, and you're going to get these in your kits. So I'm going to be cutting. I'm going to prepare extra kits so that I won't be preparing kits on Saturday. I'll be just mailing out these kits on Saturday. So you have till midnight tomorrow night on Friday to place your order using the code you see at the top of my screen to get these 5 card kits so that you can make these cards yourself. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to cut these pieces to be 3 by, let me measure my thing here. Let me grab my ruler. I think it's 4.5, but I'm just going to double check because my memory is not the greatest lately. Okay, yes, 3 by 4.5. So you know what? The paper trimmer is strong enough to cut through 2 pieces at once. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to cut this at 4.5 so that I save a good size piece of my designer series paper. So cut it at 4.5. And I want to make sure, I'm just looking at my stripes. So yes, I do want my stripes to be 4.5 inches. Okay, this way. It doesn't really matter which way the stripes go, but I kind of wanted them to be vertical, so I'm just making sure. Okay, so 4.5. I've got a good piece here that I can leave for another project. I'm going to turn it to be to the 3, so we're going to get 2 pieces out of a 6 by 6 piece, so enough to make 2 cards. Plus, you got a little left over for the inside if you want to, right? So we'll use this one for another card, and we're going to use these 2 pieces. So this card challenges me, as I mentioned to you many times. Anything that's off kilter, like sideways, crooked, whichever way you want to say it, on this sketch, that's what we've got going on. And sometimes I'm challenged by that. So I want to practice that muscle so that I get stronger with it, right? So we're going to take this piece and I'm going to put it down on my glass mat like that. And then I'm just going to put this piece on top, and I'm just going to ever slightly just tilt it a little bit like that, okay? And then I'm going to glue them together. You don't need to use a lot of glue, just a little bit in the middle. And we're going to, so this one's tilted, and this one here is also tilted so that we can see that beautiful peach pie pattern in the background, and we've got the stripes in the front like that. And the reason I'm gluing these 2 together before I put them on my card front is because I want to do the same as the sketch. The sketch has like something going across the front with a bow. So I'm not going to do a bow, but I'm going to do this, the twine. So from the Baker's Twine Essentials pack, there's 5 different colors, and this is the gray color. So I'm going to use some tear and tape. So let's just put down a little piece of tear and tape in the middle of the back here. And then I'll bring in my take your pick tool, and we'll expose that glue, that adhesive, and we're going to start our piece of our twine on there. And I'm going to wrap once, twice, and then go back to that adhesive and press down like that. Super easy. Now I want to make sure that this does not move, so I'm going to take another piece of tear and tape, and we're going to put that right over top like that. And that's going to anchor down that tear and tape and press it really close so that it doesn't move. And then we can go ahead and again expose that adhesive. And then we're going to bring in my liquid glue and add extra glue to all these parts. And hopefully everything will be fine. Nothing will move. Don't want any parts of my card to fall apart. Okay, so this is a nice, neat little package here. We're going to bring in the card base and we're going to pop this onto the card base. Look how easy this is. So easy. Okay, so we're just pressing this down and then we're going to do some stamping. I have for you in your kit, you're going to receive a piece of gray granite that was cut with the deckled circles, and I also have a piece of basic white that I used the, oh, these are awesome dies, you guys. If you don't have these yet, you should get these. These are fantastic. Oops, I got a deckled die mixed in there. This is the Spotlight on Nature dies, and my magnetic sheets are stuck together. I got them on 2 sets of magnetic sheets, so I've labeled them sheet 1 of 2 and 2 of 2, and there's 12 different circle dies with all the different coordinating patterns. I am totally in love with these dies. So I'm using that one, this one right here, this second largest on this sheet here, and I've cut out this shape. So that's what I'm going to use for my focal point. And I was thinking it would be nice to have something in the background. So I used the deckled dies and I cut out the one that is 3 1/4 inches in diameter. So this one right here, let me double check the measurement. Yes, 3 1/4 or 3 1/8 of an inch, roughly. And this is going to fit behind my circle, my white circle. And no, I don't think that's the one, Rose. There's a bigger one. Hold on one sec. I think I have it. Where did I put it? That's not the one I wanted. That's a smaller one. Oh, right now. Alrighty. I don't think that's the one I used because it doesn't, you can't see through. I wanted to cover the opening. Okay, so no big deal. When you own the supplies, you can go ahead and cut another one. So I think the one I needed, I wrote it down. It was 3 1/4. Maybe it's this one. Yes, 3 1/4. Okay, that one, that's 3 1/4. Or is it? There's so many deckled dies. That is the one. Or is this the one? No, it's not that one. It has to be this one. Alrighty, let's see. Maybe I'm just not laying it on there right. I want to just cover it up. Let's see. Make a little layer. Oh yeah, this is the one. Oh, and my light, something just happened. My light went out. Is everything okay? Oh, okay. I'm just getting a notification of something on my Apple ID is being used. Ah, weird things happening over here. That's what the lighting was. It was from my phone above me. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're putting this, let's do the stamping first, but I did want to do a background on there. I'm just going to grab my sample card because it did give me, okay, let me show you the sample that we're making. This is the sample. And just want to see, yeah, it is the right die. All right. My eyes are playing tricks on me. It is the right one. We have to center it properly. Let's do the stamping on here. So to do the stamping, like I did on my sample card, we're going to use 2 different colors. We're going to use pumpkin pie, okay, and peach pie. All the pies today. Well, no, we're not using pecan pie. There's 3 pies in the Stampin' Up! Ink family. Isn't that crazy? Pumpkin pie, peach pie, and pecan pie. I think we got enough pies. What do you think? I'm going to stamp my first Snapdragon with straight pumpkin pie ink right to the left here. And then immediately I'm going to lift up and I'm going to stamp another one right next to it, a little bit lower. This is the 2nd generation pumpkin pie. Then we're going to clean the stamp. So let me bring in my chamois whammy. And we're going to clean that. And we're going to stamp the 3rd one in peach pie. So I want to show you how amazing these Stampin' Up! Colors go together. So there's peach pie. All right. And now we're going to get my chamois cloth and clean off the ink off my glass mat. First and foremost, we're going to clean that off. And then we're just going to make a little bit of room here because I'm going to do a little bit of brushing with my blending brush around the edges, okay? So it just takes away the naked white edges. Start on your glass mat and then gently just go in a circular fashion, go right around your die until you get that nice peach pie look to the edges. It really does make a difference when you sponge your edges like this. You can leave them white if you want to. Some people like the crisp white edges, but sometimes it's really nice to make it all blend. Alrighty, so one last quick cleanup of my glass mat here, and then we can move on. So I did determine that this was the right size die. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. You could leave this out if you didn't want to, but I really wanted to have the gray granite background. So we're just going to gently lay this down until we get that gray granite all the way around the edges. There we go. That's the look I was going for. Okay, so this is going to sit on the card like so. So with the baker's twine, it does add a little bit of thickness. So what I'm going to do to accommodate for that, I'm going to grab my dimensionals and we're going to put dimensionals. The easiest way I found to do this, I don't want to put a dimensional on top of the twine and make it even thicker. So I'm going to put my dimensionals at the top of the twine and then at the bottom of the twine. And then I know that I'm not adding any extra bulk to my card because there's a lot of layers on this card. So I don't want to make it any thicker than I have to. Okay, so there's my dimensionals. Now I can bring my circle in and I'm going to just line this up like that. Loving the peachiness. Now, the greeting is on a piece of scrap cardstock that you're going to get like this. It's 3/4 of an inch. Let me double check that. Yep, it's just 3/4 of an inch, about 4 inches wide. And we're going to bring in the stamp that says Inspired by You. So I've got it right here. And I'm going to ink it up with Memento. All right, so let's do that. So it's a long stamp, so we can take it and lay it down face up. Hold the Memento in your hand and tap, tap, tap. All right, so Inspired by You. I'm going to stamp that close to the left edge, straight down and straight up. There we go. And then I'm going to bring in my snips, my paper snips, and I'm going to just do a little angle cut. Nothing fancy, just a simple angle cut like that. And because I sponged the edges of my white, I'm going to do the same thing with the banner. So we're going to just come around the edges here, little soft dusting of peach pie. And make sure you hit the glass first and not your project. I did hit it there on the corner, but that's okay. I'm going to go with it. No two projects are ever the same. When you hand make something, whether you are a stamper, a quilter, a knitter, you know what I mean, right? A seamstress, everything is unique. It's different, right? So embrace those imperfections because that's what makes creativity so much fun and so appreciated by people. No two projects are ever alike. Okay, so I'm going to put this down here at the bottom because, again, if you're just joining me, I'm following along with this sketch here, the Global Design Project. Now, this isn't the one for this current week. It's a past one, but you can Google Global Design Project Challenges and find all of them, you know, and stamp till your heart's content, right? Okay, so I'm putting dimensionals right here. And then I want it to overlap my images. So I'm just going to add a little bit of liquid glue right there. And then we can bring that banner in. And we're just going to lower it down onto the dimensionals and the glue. And there's our greeting for the front. Okay, so now I was like, okay, what kind of bling should I use? Well, I used the Charming Duck Pond, the Lily Pond Lane paper. So I was like, oh, well, we might as well bring in these amazing embellishments. These are called the Adhesive Back Daffle Dots, and they have gray granite, peach pie, and pretty in pink in here. So let me just grab these out of the packaging. So you can choose, you could use, whoops, what's going on here? Stay put. I didn't press that down. Stay put. There. Did I peel off? I didn't peel off the backing. Sorry, Dimensional. Or that one. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do this the right way. There, no wonder it wasn't stuck. I didn't peel the backing off the dimensionals. I think I want to use peach pie. I'm going to use 3 peach pie. So let's grab a big peach pie. We'll put that right here on the gray granite background. We'll add one to the focal image. And for good measure, we'll put our 3rd small one. How about we put it up here? There we go. Oh my gosh, I love it. What do you think? This was the challenge. I'll have to post this one on our team page. So we have an album that we post all of our cards. So I got to add this one to the team. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the love. Now for the inside, let's stamp something on the inside. So I was looking at the stamp set, and I love the greetings in this week's stamp set. There's Inspired by You, of course. And then there's So Sorry and Wishing You Strength. So Sorry and Wishing You Strength are encouraging ones for someone going through a rough time, right? Whether it be sympathy, or they're just having a rough go in life, or whatever it is you want to say. I'm sorry you're going through this. I'm wishing you strength. Inspired by You, I think, goes a different direction, right? So I wanted to find something that went with Inspired by You. So I went to my stamp wall that you see behind me, and I found these 2 amazing stamp sets. Now, I think it's this one. One of these is on low inventory. I can't remember. I apologize. I did look them up. They're both current. You can buy them. Throughout the year, this one has You Mean So Much to Me. That struck me because of the font. Do you see how the word much is in like a cursive? It's almost the same as Inspired by You. And then on this one over here, So Sincere, there's like a lot of different greetings. We're going to use that on my 2nd card today. But for my 1st card here, we're going to bring in You Mean So Much to Me. And we're going to stamp that one. Have it on my block here. And I'm going to stamp with Memento. Okay, so we've got Memento Black. So tap, tap, tap on here. And we're going to stamp that right in the center of my inside piece. You mean so much to me, right? I'm inspired by you. You mean so much to me. Good Lord, I could send this to a lot of ladies on my team who inspire me. They're so creative, and I just am so blessed to have them on my team. I love them all. Okay, so let's bring in that Snapdragon again, and we'll stamp it once in peach pie, and we'll lift up, pardon me, excuse me, and we'll stamp again off to the side with that 2nd generation peach pie. So you can see how it's going to mimic the front. So this is my inside part of my card. You mean so much to me. Now, if you need the item code for that one, it's throughout the year, and the item code is 162312. 162312. All right, so let's tidy up a little bit here, and we're going to move right into my 2nd card today. So I have a 2nd card because I missed. We're a day behind because of my construction things that happened on Monday, but we're going to catch up today. It's all about catching up. Okay, so we've got the inside here, a little bit of extra glue, and there's like a fuzzy up there. Okay, let's get that off. All right, so there we have it, our first one with peach pie inspired products and gray granite. I love, you know, I always say this, I'll repeat myself, whenever you're looking for coordinating products, oh my goodness, look no further than Stampin' Up, because we have embellishments, designer series paper, ink, cardstock, everything to match, right? That is the gem of Stampin' Up. Okay, let's move right into the 2nd card. The 2nd card, my card base is thick basic white, and I've cut it at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, 4 1/4 by 11, scored it at 5 1/2. And we're going to reimburse that score line, make it nice and flat. And then we're going to bring in a package of paper, some DSP, that is carried over from last year. And I don't know if you guys realize this, but this paper, let me grab the packaging, and I'll tell you the item code. This is the paper that's called Bright and Beautiful. And indeed, it's the proper name because it is bright It is beautiful. You get lots of patterns. You get stars and balloons and scallops and ombre images and diagonal stripes, and it is absolutely stunning. And I'm going to bring in this pattern here, which is Lemon Lolly, and we're going to cut a piece of this that measures 5.5 by 3. Okay, so let me grab my trimmer and we'll get started. Okay, so 5.5 by 3, this will come in your kit. So let's do 3, and let's trim that down to 5.5. Don't throw away your scraps because we're going to use them. So this little one here, I'm going to use that on my inside piece. So 5.5 by 3. And then we're going to glue that right onto the front with equal amounts on both sides. It's still sticking out. Now you could use the bubbles. Look at these bubbles. I love this pattern too. But I really wanted to stick with the Lemon Lolly. I want that to be the feature color of this card. So we're going to put this in the middle here. Whoops. Make sure it sticks. And there we go. So Lemon Lolly background. Then I used these amazing dies, the Spotlight on Nature dies, and I used the largest one here with the little tiny petals on the edges around, going all the way around. And I cut one with Lemon Lolly. So we're going to put a Lemon Lolly circle. Oh, I did this wrong. Uh-oh. I was trying to make this card. That's okay. I can still fix it. Okay, I'm going to keep this for another card, but this is supposed to be on Night of Navy. Oh my gosh. Okay. I apologize, my friends. It has been a week and it's only Thursday. Okay. Night of Navy. I need a piece of Night of Navy for my background, not basic white. Scratch that. We're going to use Night of Navy. Oh. Okay, come here, Night of Navy. Where are you? And this is what not to do, right? Rose teaches you what not to do. Let's fix it. But everything is fixable. Everything is fixable. That's what I love about stamping. There's no mistakes in stamping. So I'm going to make this the proper way, the way I made my sample. I started off designing this card, and this was my original design. It was cute on the white base. Thank you. And I'll keep this. I'll probably do something different with it. I'm not going to ruin it or throw it out or anything. I'm just going to do it on, but I wanted to feature Night of Navy and Lemon Lolly. Good Lord. Okay, so here's my card base, and this is going on the front. Alrighty, we're back in business again. This is why I do one card of every day instead of 2, right? Not really, but let's see. We're just trying to get it done here so I don't miss out on any cards. Okay, so there's those beautiful bubbles. We'll mount those in the middle. All right. Easy peasy. Look at that. Makes it pop more. I like the Night of Navy. And then we're going to put this circle right in the middle. Well, not right in the middle, sorry. It's going to be higher up. So we want to put that towards the top of the card, like so. We're leaving room at the bottom for our greeting. Look at that. I love those petals. Okay, so there's the background. Now, our greeting. Let's do the greeting first. So I need some scrap white paper. So I've got a piece right here. We're going to bring in that stamp that says, wishing you strength. I'm sure you can think of probably a dozen people in your life that would love a wish of strength, right? That is such an amazing stamp. So wishing you strength. We're going to ink that on the scrap paper. Wishing you strength. Here we go. And we're going to bring in the modern oval punch. Not the ancient oval punch, the modern oval punch, okay? And we're going to see, look at that. It fits. It fits, my friends. That makes me so happy. Okay, let's make sure it's straight. Okay. And there. Okay. So in your kit, you will get a modern oval punch of white punched out, so you can stamp right on top. Okay, and then you're also going to receive some of this wonderful glitzy ribbon that also carried over. Can you see that? Is the camera showing you how this lights up? This is the Night of Navy and Gold glittered ribbon, appropriately named, glittered ribbon. So we need 4 inches of this. I'm just measuring on the bottom of my glass mat here, 4 inches. And we're going to add that to the side of our greeting. So I'm going to take this ribbon, I'm going to fold it in half like that, and we're going to put it on the left side of the greeting like that. And the easiest way is to take the greeting like this and flip it over. And let's see something here. There is a right and a wrong way to the ribbon. It is more glitzy on one side. So you want to make sure that you maneuver it so that the glitzy sides are pointing to the front. If it doesn't matter to you, then no big deal. But that's what I'm doing. I'm maneuvering the ribbon so that the shiny parts are pointing forward. And then I'm going to anchor this down. It's going to be double duty. I'm going to use 2 dimensionals. So I'll put one right there, partially on the ribbon and then partially on the cardstock. So that's going to do, see, it's holding it down. And then I'm going to grab 2 more pieces, 2 more dimensionals on this side. And then let's go ahead and peel off the backing on all of them. And then we can, before you put it down onto your card, you can trim your ends the way you want them. So I'm going to trim mine on a little bit of an angle. So I'll do one like that. And then I'll do one like that. There we go. Okay, so this is going to go down here at the bottom, pretty much flush with the bottom of the card. There's not a lot of room, but we can fit it, right? We can fit it right there. Wishing you strength. And then this little piece is going to be for the inside. And you're probably wondering, what am I going to put right here? Well, I went ahead and I did some white embossing on Night of Navy. And let me bring my sample card in and show you. This is what the Snapdragons look like when you heat emboss them with white embossing powder and cut them out with the matching dies. So I've gone ahead and done that so that we could make this go quicker. So I have a tall one. I have a medium one and a small one. So I did all 3 of them because they belong together, and there's nothing like, you know, triple on the front of a card to balance it out, right? So we're just going to go ahead and flip these over now. So when you get your white embossing out and you get your heat tool out, do a bunch. It's just way easier that way, because you know you're going to want to make more than one card, right? Because if you're going to give away a card, you're going to forget how to make it. That's what I always say. So make 2 cards. Make one for your collection and make one for your friend or family member to give away, right? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead, and you could put, my sample has the tall one on the left, but let's try putting the tall one in the center. Let's see what this looks like. And then we'll put the 2 little guys, the smaller guys, on each side. So we have, let's take a look at these. So we could put this one on this side, and you can touch them a little bit. And we'll put this one, oh, I like this better. This looks more balanced to me than my original sample. All right, so you can change things up however you want, right? Okay, so there's my 3 Snapdragons. And you know what? On my sample, I popped them up with dimensionals, but I'm actually liking them flat like that. So a little bit of difference of both from both cards. And then we're going to go ahead for the inside. Now let me share with you. Wishing you strength. You could stamp the words "so sorry" from the stamp set, or you could bring in from the "so sincere." How about "you're in my heart and prayers," right? Or "hope you're feeling better soon." There's so many wonderful, wonderful greetings here. So wishing you strength. If you don't want to say "so sorry," then you could, you know, because "so sorry" implies that something's happened that you're sorry about, and maybe nothing's really happened. You're just wishing them strength to get through what they're going through. So "hope you're feeling better soon" would be great. "You're in my heart and prayers." I love that one. So let's stamp that on the inside of our card like this. You're in my heart and my prayers. And then we're going to add that scrap of Lemon Lolly DSP to the bottom down here. And then we'll put this on here. We'll snip off the ends. It's a little longer than I need, but that's okay. We can snip off the edges. And look at that. We did 2 cards today. Yay, we got through it. Whoops. Let's make sure this stays put. And then I also have some new gold gems that I want to share with you that we can bling this up with, because we need some little bit of bling. And let's put this on the inside first, and then I'll show you these new ones that I just got in my pre-order, because as demonstrators, we can pre-order from that mini catalog that's coming. It'll start on September 4th. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about it. Lots of beautiful, beautiful products coming. Okay, so there's the inside and there's the outside. The gems I'm talking about are called gold textured adhesive back dots. Now they're missing a couple rows because I did share them with my team. We had our team meeting and I like to give them samples of new products. So I already did that. So I'm super excited for them to receive their gift packages for the door prize winners. So these are gold, and I thought they would match the gold that's featured in this ribbon, or is it ribbon? Yes, it's ribbon. It's not trim, is it? Sometimes when it's stiff, I have to check. Yeah, it's called glittered ribbon. So we're going to mimic that gold. We're going to pull in, let's pull in a big one, and let's put it on the navy. I want it to stand out on that navy. We'll do a small, a medium. We'll put a medium one right there. And let's grab a small one, a little small one. And where should I put the small one? Put it over here, down here. I kind of want to keep them up into the focal point, which is my Snapdragons. All right, let's do the same on my sample because I didn't get a chance to decorate mine before I went live. All righty, let's put one right there and another one right in here. And you can put more bling if you want to. There are lots of different gold blings in our catalog that you could add to your cards. Now, let's come back and I'll show you a recap of the 2 cards from today. I love both of them. Lots of things you can do with Inspiring Snapdragons. You can stamp with them, you can heat emboss them. I don't have the cards from yesterday with me, but you can use the die cuts and add those overlays over top of your stamping, and it's always fun to stamp the insides as well as the envelope. So many different options and all beautiful colors. I hope you will definitely check out my card tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss my Funfold Friday card tomorrow, because I'm featuring this week. I challenged myself to play with this Inspiring Snapdragons and use different colors, right? Use some different colors to show you that Snapdragons can be all the colors of the rainbow, and Stampin' Up! Has the colors of the rainbow, right? We have color down pat. So thank you for joining me today for cards 3 and 4, and come back to join me tomorrow at 9 o'clock Mountain Time for my Funfold Friday. And if you're around in about 30 minutes, I will be live over on my YouTube channel. You can find me over there at Stamping with Rose Coleman is my YouTube name. And I'll see you there for the technique cards. You can it's free to come watch. Anyone in the world can watch. If you're in the United States, you want to reach out to Christine Bertram, my partner in crime with the Technique Club. And if you're in Canada, you can get the kits from me and you can join my card club in Canada and get all of the perks of being in the card club. All right, take care, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Happy stamping, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.